Shalom, it's Unlimited Eddie back with another video. You saw the thumbnail, you also saw the title. Man, today's an important video, okay? Today's an important video. This is a mindset video, and I like filming these mindset videos because I hope that they help somebody, right? Because these things help me, I feel like as much as they hopefully help you. So, every morning when I wake up, all praise to the Most High, I write 2 emails, okay? I write these 2 emails for people that are on my email list. I don't send both of them in one day. I send one of them per day, but I always have like an extra backup, stockpile of these emails. And so these emails, I do my best to include jewels, gems, right? Things that have just been beneficial for me to know, and I want to share these with other people, right? And so the email that I created, one of the emails that I created today inspired me to make this video. And the email was called, or subject line was, "It's all about the mind." Okay, it's all about the mind. And the average American, right? Let's get into it. The average American only lives 18 miles away from where they were born and raised. So they don't live very far from where they grew up. Okay, I know the same thing. I know that was true with me, right? So the average American lives very close to where they were born and raised. Now, the reason why I speak the way I speak, my accent, was because the people that were around me spoke in a similar accent. The reason why your accent is the way it is because people around you spoke with that accent. The way you walk was learned from other people, right? Like you may have a certain step or a certain stagger. The way you dress was influenced by other people, the people that you saw around you, right? So everything that we do is heavily influenced by those that are around us. So most things have been passed on to you. One thing that's also been passed on to you guys is your limiting beliefs. And it may not have been that they passed on these limiting beliefs on purpose, like, hey, this is the belief that you need to hold, but rather it was built into you. So you saw people when it came to money. Money is just something that's super easy to see. When it came to money, people around you, they work jobs, okay? When somebody fell in hard times, people came around and said, hey, I know this person's hiring, I know that person's hiring. Hey, I can get you a job here. I can get you a job there. Think back to your life. I'm pretty sure that was the case. But there's another set of people who grew up around entrepreneurs, around businessmen, right? There's another group of people who grew up around street people, drug dealers, and all these different things. Our realities and our beliefs are heavily shaped based off of what we saw in our environment. And so a lot of people, have dreams that are unrealized, right? And it's not because it's hard for them to reach their dream, but it's because they believe it'll be hard for them to reach their dreams, right? It's a certain amount of belief that is lacked. As a man thinketh, so he is. He who believes he can and he who believes he can't are both usually right. Almost everything in our lives starts up here, right? And then is made manifest in reality. So with people, the average person living within 18 miles of their where they grew up and were raised, that means they're associating with the exact same people that they've been associating with their entire life. The people that they've been associating with their entire life share the exact same limiting beliefs that person has. And if everybody has the exact same limiting belief, it then becomes a situation where you start talking about your success, your desires, and it becomes a blind leading the blind. Why? Because you guys are both blind to the limiting beliefs that you guys share, because they passed the beliefs on to you, and those beliefs then became your reality. Right? And so you need to get around people who don't share the same limiting beliefs as you. And so this is why they talk about you're going to be the average of the 5 people you spend the most time around. You need to hang around success, right? And success can be dependent upon what your goals and what your desires are. If you want to be married and have children, you need to hang around people who are married and have children, right? If you're hanging around baby moms all day and you're hanging around single parents all day, and you're hanging around, just people who are living in degeneracy, you're going to become degenerate. Because the advice that you're going to get is going to be degenerate advice. And you may not even ask that person for advice, but like I said, osmosis. Just by you being around them, they're going to affect your minimal based reality. And so you need to start hanging around people that are modeling what you want to have. Likewise, that was an example about family. Yeah, you want to be hanging around. If you want a family, hang around families. If you want health, you want to stop drinking alcohol. You want to stop smoking cigarettes. You want to stop hitting the vape, right? I know most of the people watching me a little bit older, so probably not vaping, but you're probably doing cigarettes and stuff like that. If you want to stop doing that, hang around people who are extremely healthy. Hang around people that are going for 2-mile runs in the morning, and that's your new fan base. Because when they're going up in the morning to go do their run, and you can only go for 500 feet, and before you can't breathe because your lungs are shot from smoking cigarettes for all those years, you're then going to be forced to grow if you want to continue to hang around these people, right? And it's the same thing with all these different circles of people. If you hang around people who are making a lot of money and they're going to restaurants where they're spending $1,000 on a meal, and you're like, yo, but I only made $2,000 last week. Like, I can't really afford to hang around these people, right? It's going to force you to level up. It's going to force you to upgrade your minimal base reality to compete in your current environment, right? So this is why with my accelerator program, Thoughts into Thousands Accelerator program, I'm going to teach you guys how to turn what you know into a profitable online course. One of the biggest benefits of it is not having a digital product, right? It's not having a marketing plan. It's not having a course, but it's not having any of that. That's not the biggest benefit. The biggest benefit is the breaking of limiting beliefs, right? All praise to the Most High. I grew up, I had a mom who was very mindful and intentional about putting me in very weird environments, right? What I mean by weird is when you're growing up in the hood and you're hanging around people that are playing lacrosse. When you're growing up in the homicide capital of LA and you are going to a flight simulation school. When you are growing up in the hood and you're hanging around people that are like, oh, let's eat poke and all this other stuff. She was very mindful of putting me in different environments that didn't allow me to incorporate a lot of the limiting beliefs that people who grew up in my environments would typically have. Right? So, shout out to my mom for that. And so, as I continue to grow, I continue to change I continue to establish new belief systems. Now, with that being said, I don't share a lot of limiting beliefs that the average person has, and that's why my life is not very typical. It's atypical, unaverage, right? And so when people join the accelerator program, the biggest benefit is that I'm going to help them to break a lot of limiting beliefs. How? Because this advice is going to be applicable to you right now, right? It's cool, great. But this is general advice. When me and you are getting on coaching calls every week, usually every Sunday, for some people Thursday, depending on your work days, but every Sunday, right? And you're talking to me and you say something, I'm like, that's not true. I'll probably be the first person to say that to you, and maybe the only person that's going to say that to you until you change your circle, that what you just said is not a true statement. You believe it to be true, right? But your evidence for that being true is anecdotal. What I mean by that is your evidence for that being true is because everybody around you believes that's true. I don't believe that to be true. And in fact, here's the evidence to show you that it's not true. Right? And once that happens, your brain, your subconscious brain never turns off. It can only accept. It cannot reject. So that's why I'm very careful about the TV that I watch and music that I listen to. I don't listen to music. The TV that I watch, music that I hear, the content that I consume on social media, your subconscious mind cannot reject, can only accept. And so the moment I put that into your field of reality, your subconscious mind will eat on that and chew on that, and it'll begin to find instances of that not being true. And slowly but surely, your limiting beliefs will begin to shift. Your limiting beliefs will begin to change. Right? And as a man thinketh, so he is. And so now that your belief system is beginning to change, your world, your outside world will begin to change. Because that's the exact same incident can happen to you, but now you have a different perspective of viewing it. You don't view it the exact same way that you viewed it before. Right? And that begins to shift and change your reality significantly. And so that is the biggest benefit of the accelerator program. Right? Like, yes, you're going to make money. Yes, you're going to have a course. Yes, you're going to know how to market. Yes, you're going to grow on social media. Yes, you're going to be making money when you sleep and when you wake up and when you, yes, that's going to happen, sure. But the biggest change is the mindset, because that affects every aspect of your life. Most people who are entrepreneurs, they don't want to just do one venture. They want to do a lot of different ventures. And so the accelerator program is the base and is the foundation which you can take and apply to any other business that you begin to run throughout the remainder of your entrepreneurship journey. Right? And so that is by far the biggest benefit. Now, with that being said, click the link in the description. Okay? Sign up to watch a video. It's like a 12-minute video, 13-minute video. It's going to talk about more about the accelerator program and how it works. Now, again, some of you guys are going to sign up to watch the video, and you're going to get my emails. You're going to get my emails, right? Little by little, you're going to read them. It's going to change your frequency. It's going to change your mindset. It's going to change your belief system, right? Others of you guys are going to have enough belief in yourself to book a call, right? You're going to book a call. Okay, boom, you're on a call with me. Awesome. Some of you guys who are on this call may not be the right fit. If you're not the right fit, you know what I mean? I believe in fair exchange, no robbery. And so if you're not the right fit for the program, I say, hey, you're not the right fit, but that is okay. I can point you in this direction. I can point you in that direction, which should help you out at the stage that you're at right now in life, right? Other people are going to be the right fit for the program, going to just be at the right, you know, let's say when a student is ready, the teacher appears, right? You're going to be at the right stage. You're going to be at the right phase in your life where this is a goal for you, you know, and boom, you know what I mean? We're going to start working together, right? Building out your business, changing your belief system, you know, planting your flag in this digital world that we now live in, right? If you're not making money online, it doesn't really make sense, you know. Like, we see that the world is very much so online, and so much of the world has yet to go online. There's such a gold rush, such an opportunity to start making money on the internet, making money when you're awake, making money when you sleep, making money when you're at work, you know, and just different things of that nature, right? And then if you're somebody who don't even want to travel, that's perfectly fine. Like, I was literally making more money online than I was working my job, but I still was working a job, right? Just because you got to get money in. You got to get money in. So that may be the position you want to be in. You may just want to keep working your job. You may love your job, but you want something that's online as well. You know, it doesn't make sense to not have an online source of income, especially with this whole recession, and maybe people are going to lose their job. Maybe there's going to be a lot of layoffs, things like that. It always makes sense to have online income as well. But anyway, look, I just want to share that gem with you guys. You're hanging around people who share the same limiting beliefs as you. As a result, you stay stuck where you're at, because your limiting beliefs are dictating your minimal based reality. And you got to change your limiting beliefs to change your minimal based reality. All right. With that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave a like on it if you have not liked it already. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Share this video. This video needs to be shared. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all willing. Shalom.